In the study of human behavior, we often focus on how people connect. But what about those who seem perfectly happy, alone? You've probably noticed them. They aren't the ones who need constant noise to feel alive. They don't chase attention, or big parties, or a phone that's constantly buzzing. In fact, give them a quiet room, a good cup of coffee, and zero interruptions, and they seem genuinely happier than most people at a crowded party. If that sounds like you, it's important to understand this. It doesn't mean you're cold or weird or antisocial. It just means your brain is likely wired to a different frequency. But here's the key. Not everyone who enjoys quiet does it for the same reason. For some, it's an escape from the noise. For others, it's a workshop where they build their future. And for some, they're just busy exploring their own private universe. Let's find out which one of these sounds most like you. First, there's the person who is a mental explorer, or the inner traveler. Some people spend a lifetime and a fortune traveling the world to find peace. This type finds it by traveling inside their own head. They can sit by themselves for hours on end and never once feel bored. Why? Because their mind is like a non-stop movie. They're replaying old memories, imagining detailed future plans, and having full, complex conversations with themselves. Psychologists call this internal exploration. It's a way of saying their own imagination gives them all the excitement they need. They get the same buzz from their own thoughts that other people get from a busy social life. They can live out entire adventures without ever leaving their chair. You can usually spot this person in a group. They'll be the quiet one, just watching and thinking. But when they finally do speak, it's often something incredibly deep, or kind of random, or surprisingly insightful. They don't fear being alone, because their own mind is the best company they know. If you've ever had a full-blown debate in your own head, and maybe even laughed out loud at a thought no one else heard, you are almost definitely this type. Then, there's the person who treats their energy like it's cash in the bank. Let's call them the energy guardian. They are very, very careful about how they spend their energy. It's not that they hate people. Far from it. They just understand that social interactions can be expensive. They have zero patience for fake smiles, forced, pointless small talk, or people who seem to drain their mood just for fun. This type often struggles with what experts call empathic fatigue. This means they don't just notice other people's feelings, they absorb them like a sponge. If you're happy, they feel it. If you're stressed, they feel that too. And by the end of the day, it's completely exhausting. So for them, being alone isn't isolation, it's recovery. It's like plugging their phone in to charge. They know exactly when their social battery is about to die. They're the ones who will suddenly vanish from the group chat for 3 days and then pop back in saying, "Hey everyone, I just needed to breathe." And the funny part? When they do show up to an event, they are often the calmest, most stable person in the room. That's because, unlike everyone else, they showed up with a full charge. And finally, there is the silent builder. These people use solitude like a focus tool, the way others might use a strong cup of caffeine. When they are alone, that's when the real work gets done. This is their time to plan, to work, to read, to think, and to build. They don't avoid company because they're grumpy or antisocial. They avoid it because company, even good company, breaks their concentration. This person isn't running away from the world. They are strategically preparing to win. They use every single quiet moment to level up in their life, their skills, or their career. While other people are busy posting about their goals on social media, this person is in a quiet room, actually achieving them. Psychologically, they are high in what we call self-determination. This just means they feel most alive when they are in control of their own time and their own choices. They're not looking for applause or for validation from a crowd. They are looking for tangible results. Sure, they might seem a little too serious at times, but if you get to know them, you'll see something powerful. Their peace isn't something they just found. It's something they earned. So, whether you are an inner traveler, an energy guardian, or a silent builder, one thing connects all of you. You have mastered the art of being alone. You have taken what so many other people fear: silence, stillness, solitude, and you've turned it into your personal comfort zone. In psychology, there's a term for this: solitude capacity. It's the ability to feel complete and whole without needing constant noise or approval from the outside. And in our non-stop noisy world, that ability is incredibly rare and powerful. People who genuinely enjoy being alone tend to be more emotionally stable, more creative, and more self-aware. They don't get lost in trends or drama easily. Why? Because they already know exactly who they are when nobody is watching. So, the next time someone asks you, "Why do you like being alone so much?" just smile and say, "Because peace is my favorite person to hang out with." And just let them think about that for a minute. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these three types are you? Are you the inner traveler, the energy guardian, or the silent builder? Or do you truly hate being alone? Let us know your story and your thoughts in the comments section below. If this video made you think, we'd be honored if you'd hit subscribe and join our community. And don't forget to like this video, as it truly helps more people find this message.